Hello, everyone. Give me a little bit. I'm sharing it out. So those of you who show up, which no one's here right now, but once you show up, I will be right back. All right. I am going to share this out really quick. Share this out really quick. Hello, Jen. Hello, JJS. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just sharing my stream out right now. Go ahead and share this out to your community, on your social media. See if we can get more people to come in to this live stream. The more, the merrier. How are you guys this fine day? Hopefully, everyone's doing okay today. Okay, I think those are the groups I will do for there. So let me, like so. Oops, I made a boo boo. I touched my face with my bare hands. I shouldn't do that. That's a bad. That makes me a bad person. Not really, but. So give me one more second and I will be right with you. Really, Angela? Yes, I know. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. Today's reading actually, we're actually going to the beginning of the book. Well, beginning of the Bible once I get to it. We're going to be reading from Genesis 45 1 through 15. Okay. Actually, give me 1 second. All right, guys. Okay, so hey, hello Ariel, hello California Ford. Okay, so today, today's reading um from Genesis 45 1 through 15. You get the word and eat lunch. That say so everything's really good for you, Ariel. So, all right. So we'll start with the reading and go on to this little booklet. So here's the reading for today. Um, then okay, so okay, so then Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. He cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud so that the Egyptians heard it. And the household of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. So Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me, please." And they came near, and he said, "I am your brother Joseph, whom you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed or angry with yourselves, because you sold me here for with yourselves because you sold me here, for God sent me before you to preserve life. For the famine has been in the land these 2 years, and there are yet 5 years in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to keep alive for you many survivors. uh, before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth and to keep alive for you many survivors. So it was not you who sent me here, but God. He has made me a father to Pharaoh and lord to all his house and ruler over all the land of Egypt. Hurry and go up to my father and say to him, thus says your son Joseph, God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me and do not tarry. You shall dwell in the land of the Goshen, and you shall be near me. You and your children's children, and your flocks, your herds, and all that you have. There I will provide for you, for there are yet 5 years famine to come, so that you and your household and all that you have do not come to poverty. And now your eyes see, and eyes of my brother Benjamin see, that it is my mouth that speaks to you. You must tell my father of all my honor in Egypt and of all that you have seen. Hurry and bring my father down here. Then he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck, and he kissed all his brothers and wept upon them. After that his brothers talked with him. Why, hello, Rob. It's nice to see you here on one of my live streams. And that's fine. You can always rewatch this when you've got time, Rob. All right, but it's good to see you here. So I'm doing good, Rob. How are you? Okay. So what does everyone think about the passage that we just read? Anyone have any thoughts before I go on to the little reading from the little booklet? Hey, Eli. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah. Anyone have any thoughts on what I just read? Uh, if not, I would just go straight into the reading from the little booklet. Okay, so let's go into the reading from the little booklet handout. So, thank you, Rob, for sharing me out. Hopefully, you have a good day. All right, so yes. Well, you guys take care. You can rewatch this when you get a chance. So, this this reading comes from her name is Claire Williams, member of the Upland First United Methodist Church in Open Space. So here we go. In order to understand the profound impact of this story, it is important to know what came before this passage. Um, Before the events of this passage, Joseph had been sold into slavery. Falsely accused and imprisoned, all because of the actions of his jealous brothers. In the chapter before this, Joseph sees his brothers coming to collect food from him because there was a famine in the land, and he devised a test to see if they were still jealous. Jealous and wicked people. People. He planted a goblet in the youngest brother Benjamin's bag because this brother had been born after Joseph was sold into slavery. When Joseph threatened to punish Benjamin, his other brothers begged and pleaded for mercy because they had lost one brother already, and Benjamin was their father's favorite. When Joseph saw this, he realized that his brothers had changed and that it that is where our passage starts. The overarching themes of this passage is forgiveness. Joseph, seeing that his brothers had changed and that he had found himself in exact and that he had found himself in the exact right position in order to help his family survive, shows mercy and forgiveness to his brothers. To his brothers who had treated him so unthinkably poorly. Hello, Gabby. How are you? Hello, Anne. How are you? Hopefully, you're both doing good. Hello, Alan. Poorly. Joseph says that he did not blame his brothers for selling him into slavery because God knew the path Joseph needed to take in order to save not just his family, but all of Egypt. That's laundry day for you? Well, have fun with that. Egypt from some coming into the famine. Joseph is able to find forgiveness in his heart for his brothers because their actions led him on the path that God needed him to take. I can't imagine the amount of mercy and forgiveness that Joseph shows in this passage. If my brothers so much as makes fun of an outfit I'm wearing, I will hold a grudge for at least a week. But Joseph, after being sold into slavery by his brothers and then spending years in prison, find it in his heart to forgive them and show them grace. It's yes, he did show up. Um, uh, okay, it's it's unthinkable, and I think that his brothers would agree. Throughout the passage, Joseph's brothers are stunned into silence. They have come to terms with the fact that they are facing their own brother, whom they sold into slavery over some time as petty as jealousy. This passage shows their guilt, but also shows a journey of self forgiveness. Through Joseph's act of radical forgiveness, his brothers are able to confront their guilt head on and find forgiveness for themselves as they apologize for their actions. The passage says that once Joseph kissed them and wept on them, I think out of joy, they were able to finally speak. And although the Bible doesn't say what they said, I have to believe they were spewing apologies and thanksgivings for being reunited with their brother. In our lives, political and cultural climate we are in right now, it is not always easy to find forgiveness in our hearts. Let this story serve as a reminder that radical forgiveness helps not only us, but also those who are forgiving. If Joseph is able to show kindness and grace to the people who ruined his life, I think that we can find it in our hearts to show grace to those we encounter every single day.
I will leave you alone to your latex problem. I know we had coronavirus, but now you got latex problem?
So, yes, that is, well, very hard for you to forgive those have who have wronged you, especially something as horrible as being sold into slavery, accused of a crime you didn't even do, and then being imprisoned for years. If someone did that to me, I don't know if I'd be able to forgive them. But as God says, or as this passage says, Joseph, who his own brothers sold him into slavery and accused him of a crime he didn't even do, forgave his brothers after all these years. So it's just incredible that Joseph was able to do that, which is pretty good. Um, um, but yeah. Hey, come on, buddy. Come on. So, yeah. It's hello, Margie. How are you? So yes, even though it's hard to do, and we don't really practice that a lot, we need to forgive. It does not say to forget. It says to forgive, to show forgiveness. So you don't have to forget the what was about what had happened and why about the person who had wronged you. All right, Alan. Have a good day. When you get a chance, you can always rewatch this and hear the full thing and all that. So have a good day. We'll see you later. So yeah, even though it is hard to find forgiveness for uh, even though it is hard to find forgiveness for a lot of things that have been wronged against you, you have to find that forgiveness in your heart to forgive that person, but you don't have to forget what they did to you. because the passage never says to forget, but to forgive. Joseph never forgot that his brothers had sold him into slavery, but his brothers, as it shows, forgot that they had done that and were very surprised and stunned. And when they saw their brother showing them forgiveness and uh, helping them out. So, well, that's good. So, yeah, you always have to find it in your heart to forgive someone, but you don't have to forget. So, yes, you do need to forgive everything that happens, but not forget it. Because basically, not forgetting is basically a lesson to you on, let's see, it's a lesson on what to do the next time or who to keep close to you. As the old adage says, uh, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Because basically, it's stating that they're always going to do you wrong, but you must forgive them for their wrong and try to get past that. Oy, silly dog. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Is this not cute? Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Thank you. Ugh. Um, so that is the biblical part of the day. So let's go ahead and do the prayer for today. The prayer is for today is, Lord, who do I need to forgive today? Help me to find that forgiveness within me, and thank you for the grace you have already offered me. So, now, let me see something. Because I want to see if there's been, since it's 10 o'clock. Let's see if there's a newer one than the one I have. Okay, as of right now, no. All right, so we all know what's going on with this coronavirus and everything. There's a lot of countries who are we'll do this one. All right, so this right here is a situation report of the coronavirus itself. Um, as you can see, China has gained 29 new cases. And but unlike what certain people say, hey Kay, unlike what certain people say in my government that it's going to disappear, it's actually going to get worse before it gets better. As you see, let's see, Netherlands. If I show you a report of this when it first started, this country has been hit pretty hard, along with Italy, who the whole country right here, this country right here, the whole country is under lockdown. You cannot enter or leave that country. And they're having new cases every day, as you see. 3,500 new cases just yesterday. Don't even know what that is today because I haven't seen the situation report for that today yet. This is for yesterday's. So it's just there's not gonna be any relief anytime soon, but there will be relief in the near future. It's not gonna be as our president has said within very soon, because for a cure or something to help prevent the yes, the number actually could be bigger. My friend Kirsten lives in the Netherlands, and she gets the reports about it before I do because she lives there. But let's see, for yesterday, just yesterday, so far for here in the United States, it's been 2 days since we've had any new cases or new deaths. Heck, Nepal's pretty lucky here. It's been 52 days since any cases, and they only got one. But it's at look at how big. Here, well, look at how big this list is. Even the holy city, or the holy see, that is. I've never heard of that one, but that's. But what are you doing, dog? Yeah, look how big this list is. And this is just a list of countries. Now, grand total of every country as of right now, you've got 167,000 cases of coronavirus. Does this show a map? I wonder if this. Ah, oh, go down, go down, go down. Okay, yeah. As of yesterday, look at this. But look at this. Let's bring this. Say this little box. You see this box? There's this little box right here. How'd you see? Every country is affected in Europe. Let's go back. But there's still countries that have either not reported any cases or don't know that they have cases yet. Let's see. Yeah, every continent. Hello, Kirsten. Well, and that's also where the website that Trump said that the whole United States would be able to use on Sunday or Monday. That's where it started. Not like he said the whole United States was able to get it. Yeah, they're not going to get it. Well, let's see. I see a lot of red dots in the continent of Africa, Asia, Europe, Africa. Hell, even Australia has it, South America and North America. The only continent that does not have the coronavirus right now is Antarctica. So that's as of right now. Oh, and the North Pole. As you see, Greenland doesn't even have any cases. Let's see. Oh, that's saying that cases in Serbia and Ghana have been corrected, but it's this list is just no, the North Pole does not have any cases yet. Okay, Kristen, who'd you go throw off the balcony? Or who'd you go run over with your motorized bike? But yeah, it's the list is going to keep growing, and the numbers are going to keep growing. And I know the famous words of my president said, "When summer gets here, yeah, this will be all over." Yeah, not gonna happen. Because Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, it's summertime there right now. Iran, it's warm as hell. It's probably in the hundreds. Look at this number 14,000. 14,000 cases in Iran. And it's summertime there. Right now, we're in winter. It's winter, so it's kind of staying contained. But I think once the summertime comes around for us up here, it's going to get a lot worse. Just like yeah, it's 11,000, 1,100 for Netherlands, 1,600 for us. And granted, we have no new cases recently, but once the summertime comes around for the northern hemisphere, it's going to get a lot worse, which is, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's what's going to happen. So, a lot of the theaters are. Hey, Sonny, how are you? Yeah, a lot of it. Because Antarctica is very, very cold. But I just wanted to do that really quick and get that done. Um, but I'm doing good. Yeah, a lot of stuff here are closing down. In LA County or in LA, the city of LA, the mayor has already made it law as of right now that everything is closed except for certain stores and fast food restaurants. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's happening now. And it's going to get a lot worse. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised if when the summertime comes around that the United States does the same thing that Italy did. But Italy's more condensed, so that's why they're doing a whole country lockdown. But I hope everyone stays safe during this pandemic. Always, as I say, think smart before you do things. Make sure you wash your hands and wash your hands as much as possible. Um, and stay safe. Hopefully, you all will. That's what President Trump was saying earlier, Eli. So, yeah. So, yeah, in 2 weeks' time. I agree. Um, but that's good to hear, Pity. You're gonna have to rewatch this because I'm about to end right now. So you guys stay safe. God bless you all. Much love and light. And I will see you guys the next time when I do one of these live streams. Hopefully, all of you are able to join me next time. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.